this is Spellman16. So, apparently Pokemon Sun and Moon has released even more information, apparently a day or so early. From what they say, they were officially going to release some information. Just a few minutes ago, they have released an English trailer showing off apparently these supposed leaks that came out yesterday, but I didn't bother looking at them because I didn't want to be spoiled by that. So basically, there's going to be some new information because I'm going to be watching the English trailer for the first time. Pretty much being called Discover More Pokemon and Meet Team Skall. So basically going to be seeing what the heck they're going to be revealing next. So I'll see you guys then. Alrighty, so now I'm here at the trailer. So here is going to be my initial reaction to the Pokemon's video of Discover More Pokemon and Meet Team Skall in Pokemon Sun and Moon. So let's get started. 3 new Pokemon from the Alola region. The little fishy named Wishiwashi. Its literal name is Wishiwashi. Holy crap! Did Gyarados fire Hyper Beam or something? When Wishiwashi reaches a certain level, it becomes Wishiwashi's school form. Schooling. So because of... Whoa, my god, that is big. Well, that thing is pretty much the same size as Gyarados. Gets schooled by Wishiwashi. Gets schooled. Oh my god. And I cannot pronounce that name. It is pure water type with the ability Innards Out. It faints and... Huh. So when this thing faints, it gives out damage. More lore. What the heck is that thing? It's a mushroom. It's a little mushroom, and it's a grass fairy type with Illuminate and Effect Spore. Okay. Team Skall has a bone to pick with you. They're the grunts. Look at that! Look at that pose they did. God, they are. Man, these guys are so looking. They really look like gangsters. And wow, there's music going on right now. Team Skall's big sister, and here's Goomza, the big boss of Team Skall. My god, he is big, and look at that outfit. They are truly looking like gangsters. More original Pokemon. There's Alola and Meowth, becoming Dark type with the abilities Pickup or Technician. Marowak. Going Ghost Fire with the abilities Curse Body and Lightning Rod. Oh, Raichu. What in the world? It almost like reverses colors and it becomes an electric psychic with a new ability called Surge Surfer. Okay. Alola and Raichu's speed doubles when electric terrain is active. What? I mean, what? What in the world? Okay, I'll get back to you guys in a minute. Alrighty. Apparently, I am really amazed of the English trailer for all this new stuff. So, coming back to Cerebi, I'm going to be taking a look more in depth to these new Pokemon. First being, as I get to it, The first one being the little fish called Wishiwashi, which is really interesting. It says here with its schooling ability, it alters the Pokemon's form in battle. If its health drops below a certain level, the form reverts. So that's interesting. And I will be reading off the descriptions that they are given here for these Pokemon. It says here with Wishiwashi, a single Wishiwashi is tiny and weak, measuring just 8 inches from nose to tail. Wishiwashi is very small, even for a Pokemon. I'm like, what? You say that apparently Joltik and Flabébé aren't that small? I mean, they're 8 inches tall too. Okay, yet the people from the Alola region seem to view it as a terrifying Pokemon. When it's in danger, Wishiwashi's glistening eyes catch the light and shine out, sending a SOS signal to its allies. Okay. Wishiwashi that have encountered many dangerous situations and have a lot of experience calling on their allies will be able to emit a bright light from their eyes. They can gather allies and transform into an even more powerful Pokemon. Even Gyarados flee from Wishiwashi's school form. Okay. Wishiwashi's school form apparently is so fierce that apparently even Gyarados flee from this thing, from its school form. And if you would probably, since you've pretty much seen the English trailer, you can obviously understand why Gyarados would run away from this thing. Because it is big. That's all I have to say. For Wishiwashi, I do like the forms, and the description just makes it that much cooler. Not 100% sure if I actually will run Wishiwashi on my team. Not 100% sure about it. Really not 100% sure about any of the Pokemon revealed in Sun and Moon thus far. Now we have Pyukamiku. I took the time to pronounce the name. Pyukamiku, being pure water type, it is a... Oh, it's a sea cucumber. Why didn't I think of that? It's a sea cucumber at the height of 1 foot, weighing in at 2.6 pounds, having the ability called Innards Out. Oh, and just so you know, with Wishiwashi, it's at a height of 0.2 meters and weighing in at 0. My apologies for the skip. It's just my camera glitched out and shut itself off again. I do apologize if it happens again in this video. Nothing really much I can do about that. But anyway, pretty much stating from what I last said, that Wishiwashi is at a height of 0.2 meters and weighing in at 0.3 kilograms. Now focusing on to Pyukamiku. Again, being pure water type, being known as a sea cucumber, at a height of 1 foot, weighing in at 2.6 pounds, having the ability called Innards Out. With Innards Out, it inflicts damage on the opponent if the Pokemon faints. Pretty interesting. Now, this description is pretty long. Hopefully my camera does not glitch out on me and shut itself off mid-description. Okay, so it says, due to their appearance and their lifestyle, Pyukamiku are considered unappealing to tourists. I can kind of see why, but hey, what can you do? Part-time work chucking Pyukamiku back into the sea is available at tourist beaches. So apparently tourists are given the opportunity to just take these little guys and just chuck them back into the water. Because apparently people of Alola just don't like these things. Anyway. But no matter how far they're thrown, Pyukamiku will always return to the same spot. Once a Pyukamiku finds a place it likes, it won't budge from it. Okay. If someone moves it away, it comes back to the same spot. If it runs out of food to eat in that spot, it'll stay there and starve. Eesh, that's something. That they just pretty much starve in the spot that they're in when they run out of food. Like, the people of Alola found it so pitiful that they developed a tradition of chucking Pyukamiku back into the food-rich sea whenever they come across any thin-bellied Pyukamiku. Pyukamiku are covered with a slippery and viscous fluid that has a moisturizing effect. Okay then, that's a little weird. Pyukamiku can stay on land for a week without drying out. Okay, interesting to know that. The people of Alola use this fluid for skincare products. I'm sorry, what? Using Pyukamiku's fluids to make skincare products. Alright, hopefully they find a way to work a way around those fluids to make them more friendly to human skin. I swear, they're getting really deep into this. Pyukamiku hate to have their spikes and mouths touch. Ew. I don't know why I'm saying ew. I don't know why, just for some reason that sounds gross. And if you step on one, it'll hurl out its fist-like inner organs to strike at you. Okay, that's even more ew. It'll basically hurl its fist-like inner organs to strike at you. Ugh, this is a really freaky little thing. Remind me not to visit Alola to hopefully not step on one of these things. Well, Alola doesn't exist. Anyway. Next we have Morlor, or Morla. Morlull. Even having a hard time pronouncing an English name. Anyway, Morlull is a grass fairy type, being at a height of 8 inches, weighing in at 3.3 pounds, having the abilities of Illuminate or Effect Spore. Thankfully, its description is a lot shorter than what Pyukamiku had. It says, Morlull are nocturnal Pokemon that walk around at night on their leg-like roots. So they are basically like it's basically little mushroom Pokemon, because they have 3 mushrooms on their heads. They move because staying in one spot and sucking all the nutrients from the soil will cause surrounding plants to wither. Okay. Morlull uses its leg-like roots to make contact with its fellows and communicate with them. Not bad. Morlull broadcasts spores that glow brightly when they burst open. Okay. Looking at their pulsing light as a sporific event, it seems that in times of danger, Morlull broadcasts these spores. That's interesting. Anyway, let's go look more in depth of these new Alolan Pokemon. Okay, I was checking to see if my camera was still working, which it is. Okay, first talking about Alolan Meowth. As they say in the trailer, it becomes pure dark type at a height of 1'4", weighing in at 9.3 pounds, having the ability of pickup or technician. Interesting. The description states, Meowth is a Pokemon that did not originally live in the Alola region. That explains a lot. They were sent to the royal line as an offering from another region. I wouldn't be surprised because it was Kanto. And only a select few could have them as partners. The Meowth and Alola are distinct for their cunning and their great pride. I'm really sorry for stumbling on these words, but I'm reading these right off from Serby, so I apologize for all that. Two things they really hate: a wound to their pride and dirt on their coins. If either one happens, they fly into hysterics. It's said that the Meowth that were offered to the royal family lived a life of luxury and pampering. Well, of course they would, which lead them to have a selfish and prideful attitude. No surprise there. This caused Meowth's form to change. The once rare Alolan Meowth became feral when the monarchy was destroyed, and they have now become regular Pokemon, seen as commonly in the Alola region as anywhere else. Excuse me. Next, looking at Alolan Marowak. As we already know, he becomes a Fire Ghost type, at a height of 3'3" and weighing in at 34 kilograms, having the ability Cursed Body and Lightning Rod, which is pretty interesting. I could definitely see more people using Alolan Marowak for Lightning Rod. Or who knows, maybe they'll find a way to use Cursed Body. Now, what it says here about Alolan Marowak states, the Marowak in the Alola region take bones and light both ends on fire by rubbing them against their foreheads. That would pretty much explain the black mark on their foreheads. It's basically from rubbing the ends of the bones on their heads to light them on fire. Then they spin the bones around. Marowak's rarity and its fearsome appearance when it dances with its bone lead the people of Alola to dub a conjurer and regarded with fear. There are many grass-type Pokemon, Marowak's natural enemies, in the Alola region. This makes Alola a harsh environment for Cubone and Marowak. As a result, they live in close union with their partners. It says that their great care for their partners allowed them to gain something like a sixth sense and resulted in their changed form. The Alolan Marowak provides skilled at an attack in which it waves its bone and releases a ball of flame. These fireballs are not that powerful, but they tirelessly pursue the foe. Okay. And I was right about the coloring being that black and gray, though I really do like the flaming bone. I really do like that. And now moving to Alolan Raichu, becoming Electric Psychic, as we saw in the trailer. It's at a height of 2'4" and weighing in at 46.3 pounds, with its new ability called Surge Surfer. Excuse me. As we saw in the trailer, it states that Alolan Raichu's speed gets doubled in electric terrain. He'll definitely be able to get some use out of that with Tapu Koko. I can definitely see those two being good partners. Anyway, what it says about Alolan Raichu, it says, the Raichu in Alola have two types, Electric and Psychic, and they are able to wield psychic powers. What's more, they can gather their psychic powers in their tails and then ride them to float in the air. Interesting. Even Pokemon researchers don't know why Raichu's form changed in Alola. The people of Alola seem unconcerned by the question. Their guess? Maybe it ate too many sweets and fluffy round pancakes. Okay, That's apparently what the people of Lola guess why Raichu is like this. Well, I guess when you kind of do look at it, he does look a bit more fluffy, a bit more round, especially with its tail end. Raichu has electric sacs in its cheeks, and rubbing them causes a sweet aroma to be released. The mechanism behind this is not clear, but it's thought to be connected to the psychic power that Alolan Raichu possesses. Very interesting. Now, in terms of the crime organization, I'm going to go back to that trailer and take a look at things here. Go back. So, seeing the Team Skall grunts, I'm looking at the male, and the male is truly looking like a gangster. Or really, all of them do. Really, I guess I could pretty much say all of Team Skall are truly looking gangsters. Hopefully that doesn't affect anybody in any way, shape, or form in the real world. Hopefully. Anyway. Seeing the male's moving is like, he's really moving like a gangster. A classic gangster. Yeah, it's just those moves. And apparently, the girl has more of an English name called Plumeria. Okay. Plumeria, and she has the Team Skall design on her belly. Yeah, and it's all pink colored, and as I was looking at her image in the coral leaks, I was thinking that she was pretty much wearing pants, and I was correct. Truly some baggy pants there. I can try to put some images up on this video, pretty much where you see the big old sun glare going on. Yeah, I'm seeing the game footage. I was right. These characters are partially tan. At least I think so, because I'm seeing Plumeria. She apparently has a white outline around her eyes. Kind of reading what she's saying off here. Okay then. Though it's interesting that her design kind of looks like what was it? Sort of like the punk girl from X and Y. It kind of looks like that partially, but I'm not 100% sure. But that's just me. But yeah, pretty much Plumeria is called Team Skall's big sister. So I'm guessing she could either be like an admin of some sort, or maybe like a leader. Not 100% sure about that. And here we have Gumza, or Gazma. Why did I say the first name? What? Gumza. Why did I say that? Is Gazma. Being called the big boss of Team Skall, and my god, his outfit is pretty crazy, and he's clearly wearing like a big gold necklace with Team Skall's logo on it, and having what apparently looks like it could be the Team Skall's logo on his left arm, and having pretty interesting pair of sunglasses. Like, they are like really big frames that would cover up like half his face, and one of them is in a different design. And just seeing this one part of the trailer right here where he's apparently laughing at the professor, giving off this crazed look. You guys are gonna have to see my reaction to the trailer again so you guys can get an idea of what I'm talking about. But he is just crazy looking. Oh man. But overall, I really am kind of liking Team Skall. They are apparently they are definitely becoming a little bit better than what Team Flare was. Well, design-wise, I would say that. Design-wise, yes. Anyway, this video has been going on way longer than it should have. So hopefully you guys enjoyed all this new information for Sun and Moon. And as always, my outro is shot here with the rest. So I'll be seeing you guys next time.